Hey guys, hello. Let me know when you guys can see me. Let me get on my phone and see. You guys, this case is fucking nuts. All right, let me get on there. Hold on, guys. Why isn't it? Am I showing on screen? What's going on? Oh yeah, I am. Okay. Okay, you guys can see me. I can see myself. All right. Hey everyone. Hello, hello, hello. So, what's up, everyone? If you see or sense some excitement, or I don't know what's the right, I'm all over the place today. I know a lot of you aren't probably really following this case yet because we're still deep diving into Kylie Ronnie case. So I know a lot of us are invested in that one. But let me tell you, the last 24 hours with this case have been insane. The Facebook groups, I can't believe how fast they are growing. You may not be seeing really many creators talk about this right now, but give it a few days, everyone's going to be talking about this. If something does not happen within the next few days, I feel like everyone's going to be talking about this on YouTube. But on Facebook, I woke up this morning, I don't know if Carly's here. Yesterday, there was, I think, when I first started on the Facebook group, there was like 6,000 people already in there. That's a lot. This morning, you guys, 14,000 are in a Facebook group right now for this case. And that's one group. The other group has, I think, about 7, and I think I seen one last for 3. That is huge for a case that just happened. That is really huge. So that tells me that people are really invested in this case on social media, especially Facebook. People want to know what happened to this mom. I am one of them because, and it's funny because I was talking to my boyfriend about this, and he's like, I haven't seen you like this for a while. Like, just so, I don't know what's the right word, but he's like, I just haven't. And I'm like, what? He's like, I don't know. You're just like excited. And I'm like, well, I'm not excited over the case, but I think I'm feeling so connected to this case because this could be me. I go for morning runs, not every single day. I go for morning walks. And then, dude, this woman just got abducted while she went on her run. This could be any of us. And it's just crazy. So I feel like I'm feeling like I was covering the Watts case. I'm not saying this is like the Watts case, but it is just, I'm coming off from the last 24 hours with this case. It is insane. Let me know if any of you are in the Facebook group. Put a 1 if you're in any of them. There's about, I don't even know how many there is this morning, but there's the one I'm in, I think 2 or 3 of them. I'm in the main one, which is like 14K. And if you're in that one, last night was just crazy. I couldn't even put my phone down. Every other hour, there was like someone was saying this, somebody was saying this rumor, that rumor. I mean, it was crazy. But then it's like exciting at the same time. I know. Don't take that wrong. I'm not happy that she's missing or anything like that, but I don't know. I can't explain it. But hello, everybody. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Karen. Morning. Good morning. Scott. Hello. How are you doing today? Sweet Pea. What's up, bae? I didn't know that was you when you first messaged me because your photo is different. I'm like, Sweet Pea, is that you? Hey, Amanda. We have 2 Amandas. We have Amanda Page in the house. And then let me just scroll up. Rose with Thorns. Barely heard of it in passing. Okay, so I know I went live here for it. She says, hello. Well, hello to you. And hello to everybody that is barely turning in. You guys are probably thinking like, this girl is crazy. She's on crack or something. But this case has me. I'm like all in for this one. And I'm going to say right now, I think within a week, we're going to see major movement. If that, I don't even give it a full week, but I just feel like, there's things that are happening every hour. And I keep looking at updates because I'm like, okay, we do have a small update with it since yesterday. I did go live for about 20 minutes with you guys because I just wanted to put the word out. There wasn't really much that I actually seen when I went live, but today, last night, me and Carly, I want to thank Carly for helping me. You guys see her in chat a lot, and also Sky was helping me with some stuff. Amanda sent me some stuff this morning. So I just want to thank everybody who is helping me right now with this case. So we're going to go over the main facts of everything. I'm going to read an article, and then we're going to go on Twitter and watch there was like a little interview that was done by law enforcement. It's like 2 minutes. We'll watch that. And then there's been some major movement since yesterday, since I was last on here with you guys. We're going to go over that. And then at the very end, we're going to go over all the rumors that are going on with this case. I mean, you guys, it's a beautiful family. They have, it looks like some money. Beautiful, adorable little boys. There's one who wears like glasses and they're like thick frame and they're colored. Sometimes they're red, sometimes they're blue. Oh my God, he looks like a little rock star. But they have a beautiful family, beautiful home, nice cars, travels, and this happens. Now we're hearing about rumors are maybe a nanny might be involved. There might be an affair going. I mean, it is crazy. It is crazy. All right. Let me just calm down. All right. So you guys, let me make that a little bit for you. And I'm not going to look at my phone. So if anybody messages me right now for my mods, I kind of just want to focus with just being here. And unless it's major, tell me in chat like crazy, look at your phone. If you need to send me something like very important that I'm not covering yet, then yes. I did see, I'm going to be off of YouTube because I do want to be on the Facebook group because let me get in there now so I can make sure. Yeah, okay. Because, wow, it has 15K now. I just said 14. I just looked at it. It's at 15. I tell you guys, this case is... So I just want to be on here because if anything breaking does happen, I want to make sure I'm aware of it. Okay, I'm just... All right, so just in case. So I'm going to be looking at chat from here from the remainder of the live. I'm not going to look at my phone for it. So I'm going to just read an article. I'm going to do it how I did yesterday. It worked pretty well for me with the streaming wise of it all. And I'm not going to look at chat. So if you guys have questions, you know, if any of my mods can't answer it, or I'm not sure, because we're all learning it right now. So, hey, Sky. And then I say ATS. Sorry, I'm going to say Amber. I know her as Amber. I'm going to allow them to try to answer it for you. If not, once I'm done reading this, I'll go back and look at chat. And then I just want to make sure I give you guys the most important things of this case. And then, like I said, in the end, we'll go through all the rumors and shit. All right. You bet that, girl. Jacqueline says the Facebook moms will solve this. I feel like we're all in there. We're all in that group. And I mean, I can't believe how fast this group has grown. I'm blown away by it. And I just feel like I'm a mom. I'm into fitness. This could have been me. And now we're hearing all these other things. And I'm like, what the F is really going on here? Is there something else going on here? I don't know. So I'm not going to look at chat. And let's get started. So let me make this a little lower for me. And let's let it load. How are you guys doing today? How rude of me. I didn't even ask you guys how you guys are doing today. Happy Saturday. Saturday, right? Yeah. Today is the 3rd, September 3rd. Time is flying. My daughter's birthday is coming up. It's the end of the month. She'll be 18 years old. Do you guys have anything exciting this month going on? We're trying to save for a car for her. So, okay. Now, you guys can see on the screen, this is Eliza Fletcher. She's a pre-kindergarten teacher and married mother of 2. She has 2 boys, I believe, and we're going to go on her, we'll look at her social media too. Just remind me in chat to look at her social media, but we'll look at her social media and stuff like that. But she has 2 boys. I believe they're already in school. I want to say just based off of looking, I think one might be kinder and one might be first, or maybe, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. But she is a mother of 2 boys, adorable boys. Now, the article says that this mom who was abducted in the city of Memphis, Tennessee. So you guys know where we're at for this one. We're in Memphis, Tennessee. So Tennessee, what's going on out there? What is going on? You guys know I love my Tennessee Titans. So everybody out there in Tennessee, what's up? Now, she was abducted while jogging in the early morning hours on September 2nd. Today is the 3rd. That group has 14K already. I'm blown away by it. Now, Fletcher, 34 years old, so she's 34, Eliza. The articles always go by the last name, so I'm going to go by her first name. So Eliza, better known as Eliza from her friends and family. Again, 34. She is from a really well-known Memphis family. Now, the granddaughter of a well-known, what does it say right here? A business owner, sorry. And this is a major search effort underway to find her. So she's coming from a very well-known family in that area. And her grandfather is a very well-known business owner. Now, I did read, and Amanda, you're in my chat, her grandfather has passed. Amanda, if you could put in the chat when. I'm not sure if it was within this year or before that, but he's no longer alive. And actually, I have the screenshot of it. Hold on. So she comes, and every article says the same thing. She comes from a very well-known family in Memphis. She is the granddaughter of late Joseph Joe Orgill, I believe, the third. And he's described as a Memphis hardware businessman. Let's see. He has supported causes including Dixon Gallery and Gardens and Church House. And then it says from his, he has left behind 9 grandchildren at the time of his death. So, and it is said that he has left her a hefty inheritance. He's left her a big inheritance. Let me see what else it says. Hold on. Left. So he leaves behind 9 grandchildren at the time of his death. And it's rumored that he's left her quite some money. Let me see. Hold on. For Amanda and Sky, can you guys message on the other one so I don't get distracted, please? Sorry, I don't want to be distracted. Okay. So again, she comes from a very well-known family, grandfather, it seems like, and he has passed and he has left her a hefty, some hefty money. Now it says that Eliza was forced into a mid-size, dark-colored SUV, but we do now know from an update, and let me get that for you. Let's see, where is it? You guys have so many. All right, so we do know that the vehicle has been, the make of the vehicle has been identified now as of yesterday at 11:30 TBI. They have identified the van used to abduct Liza as a dark-colored GMC Terrain. I haven't even looked to see what that even looks like, but now they have identified the vehicle, not identified the vehicle, but the make of the vehicle, because when we went live yesterday, if you guys remember, it was just that it was a dark mini size SUV, but now TBI is saying it is now, they got the make of it, and it is a dark colored GMC terrain. Okay. So let's see. Memphis police wrote in a news release, police are actively searching for the missing woman who was taken near the University of Memphis campus. What's wrong with me today? All right, so let me see. All right, so this is the photo of the car. It's kind of grainy to see. And let me tell you, people are already trying to analyze it and break it down in the group. I give it to you guys. Let me see. And this is another image of the vehicle. So I'll leave this one because that one looks a little bit more better than the other one. It's kind of grainy. Okay. Yeah, it's a little grainy. Okay. Now, University of Memphis police said in a safety alert that Eliza was kidnapped She regularly runs on Central Avenue, they wrote, and she was reported missing after not returning home at 7 a.m. Her cell phone and water bottle were discovered in front of a house in the 3800 block of Central. That is owned by the university. So I guess the university owns some of those houses around the school. And it seems like her phone, which it doesn't say here, but it was found smashed. And then her water jug was also found. And we'll look at the map too, you guys. Now it says the alert says that a male approached her at approximately 4:30 a.m. in the middle of Central Avenue and appeared to leave with her in an unknown vehicle following a brief struggle. A brief struggle. This is something that I don't know who I was talking to about this last night, but I was like, okay. So it seems like it's only saying there's one person here, because that was something I was also wondering about. Was there two people? Was there one? But seems like a male approaches her and a struggle occurred, because when we look at the photos of Eliza, she is fit. I mean, she works out. You can tell she works out. She's a runner, and she has runner legs. She has a runner body. She has muscles up on top. She's very into fitness. And I'm just thinking, this woman, I know she must have fought back. And it seems like, based off, and again, they have surveillance. They're giving us these little screenshots of it, but they do have surveillance. And it seems like a struggle occurred. So she fought. Now it says police figured this out by obtaining surveillance video showing the abduction. So they have it on camera, you guys. That's, oh my gosh. Now, just before 11:30 p.m. on September 2nd, we heard the rumors. Okay, so yesterday, this is addressing to, if you were in the Facebook group yesterday, people started putting out there that the husband had been arrested, that this nanny was arrested, and the Facebook group, even myself, I was trying to find information. Nothing was showing. I was like, okay, I'm not seeing he's been, arrested, and there's no booking, nothing, and it seems like nobody's been arrested. And I did see Memphis PD put something else out today, and we're going to go on Twitter and look at everything. No one's been arrested, you guys, but that does not mean, because and it was shared in the Facebook group. I seen that someone was like, well, rumor on the street is, so people in the neighborhood that live there, people that know the family, they're in these groups. Okay. This happens all the time. Now, someone had said a post like, oh, I live in the area or something like that. And rumor is that that husband and nanny have been arrested. And like I said, everybody went nuts over it. Now, that doesn't mean they didn't bring the husband in for questioning. I mean, his wife has been abducted. Of course they're going to bring, so maybe people got confused. Maybe he just went in for questioning, but as of right now, you guys, nobody has been arrested. I want to make that very clear. They're saying no one has been arrested. I think people probably thought something because he probably went in for questioning, is what I'm thinking, which would make sense. But we're going to get more into that in a little bit. So as of right now, you guys, no one has been arrested. Again, we know that she was a teacher, and here's what this article says, here's what we need to know. So let's see what it says. Okay, so police, they told the vehicle from the home. So they told her vehicle from the home. And it says that they also took in a computer and lawn chairs tagged as evidence. So let me show you what that would look like. Okay, so this is going to be surveillance of her on her run. And she's wearing a pink, I call it sports bra, but a pink tank top. And then they're either blue or purple little jogger shorts. Her hair looks like it's in a bun. And I have seen a lot of articles say her hair is brown. And I looked at her social media. I'm going to say she's blonde. 100% she is blonde. So she's blonde. All right, so that's her running. This is another photo of her. And this, okay, so I did not pick this up, you guys. I sent this right away because they had the crime scene van at their house yesterday, right? So crime scene van at the house, and they took the vehicle. We're going to look at that in a bit. And then they took her computer. Her computer, them taking, was not red flag for me. It wasn't. I was like, makes sense, because honestly, we don't know if she was having an affair. We don't know who she's been talking to. We don't know if her and her husband have been having some, marital problems, financial problems. We don't know nothing. So them taking her computer makes sense. It is also being said that she does have a watch. Unfortunately, in the photo, you can't tell. And we'll look at her social media and see if we see anything. But people are saying she does have a watch. She wears a watch that tracks, kind of like a Apple Watch, but it's not an Apple Watch that she actually owns. I think they're saying it's in the group. They're saying it's something better than that, is what I'm hearing. But they're saying yes, she does have one. So these are the lawn shears. So I'm gonna call the lawn cutters, is what I call them. This is them. I do not know why they would remove these. This is the one thing that, honestly, when I first looked at this case yesterday, I was like, I'm not going to jump the gun and just immediately start thinking the husband, because when you think about this, she's on her morning run. She runs in this area regularly. So unfortunately, someone could have been watching her and learning her routine. So that's what I was originally thinking. I really didn't think anything of the husband. But once we learned that they removed this from the house, I'm trying to figure out the why behind it. Why remove those? Now, comments in the Facebook group, because this was something that everyone in the group was going crazy over, because why remove those? People are like, maybe for DNA and stuff like that. And I was thinking, like, DNA? No, if they want her DNA, they're going to remove her hairbrush, her toothbrush. If they need a scent from her or anything for the dogs, they'll get like her dirty clothes. We've seen in different, cases. But to remove this, I don't know. Well, what do you guys think? I'm interested to see what you guys say in the chat. Why would they remove and take into evidence, mark as evidence, these cutters? The laptop makes sense to me. Her vehicle, okay. They tagged that vehicle. It's put in evidence. Her vehicle, and we're going to look at that in a bit. It is this that has me, I don't know, why take them? So Grateful says, those look like boat cutters. Well, they're putting it, they're naming that in what was removed as long shears. It's being not, I'm not saying from the group, but what's being put out from like news media, all the news media, they're saying what was tagged as evidence, they're calling it long shears. And let's just look what they look like, long shears. Hold on. I call them hedge cutters. That's what I would say, but let's see. Let's see what they look like when they pop up. Let's go to images. They do look like some of them do look smaller. Hold on, you guys. Oh, you're right. They do look smaller. Well, let me just show you guys. Hold on. Let me stop sharing that really quick. Give me one second. Let me just show you what it looks like. What pops up. So I do agree what you're saying with it looks smaller. You are correct. But then there are some that look a little bit bigger. So hold on. Can you guys see that? Is it popping up? Shears for cutting hedges. I just say hedge cutters. That's what I would normally call them, but I don't maintain my own yard. Loppers. I call them loppers. I am going to a party today. I am going to a party today. It's been quite some time since I've been anywhere, so I need to get ready later. I'm excited. Those look scary. Cops have bolt cutters. Maybe they use them to get into something. No. Grateful Dead. No, those have been marked and tagged for evidence. That's what it's being said. Some of the things that were removed and tagged into evidence was the computer, these right here, the lawn shears is what they're wording it as, and then her vehicle are some of the few things they removed as evidence and tagged for evidence. So this is the only thing that is throwing me for a loop, and that I started thinking, shit, do we even know? Is this even what we think might have, like, now I'm going down a different road for this, like, still looking at everything because it's just way too soon. But this right here threw me under a loop. Maybe DNA on them. Well, that's what people were saying in the group. They were like, maybe they wanted her DNA. But again, I don't think this would be for her DNA, because usually when they want, they'll take like a hairbrush or toothbrush. Taking this for her DNA does not make sense. That doesn't add up for me. No, I'm not. No. You guys are all trying to say what it's called. Hedge cutters. Whatever it is scary to know that they removed it. And I'm just trying to see. Hey, Tony, what's up? Hey, Amelia. Starla. So if he was mowing their lawn, seeing her using shears, he knew that they belonged to her, tried to set husband up. So if he was mowing their lawn, seeing her using shears, he knew that they belonged to her, tried to set husband up. Maybe I'm not comprehending your comment, that your comment too good. Sorry, I'm a little slow today. All right. So while you guys talk about why you guys think they removed those, I'm going to continue reading. So let me get you guys back to the photo. And again, thank you guys all for being here with me and talking this case. It is definitely a strange one, I must say. Definitely a strange one. All right. Okay, is it popping up? Let me take that comment off of yours. JDR says an inside job. I don't know. At first, I'll get into this more at the end because I want to try not to talk too much. I really want to get the facts out. But at first, I thought, when this all with the whole cutters, they have them with the cutters, I thought, well, why would the husband, if he wanted to do anything to the wife, why not just do it at the home and then toss her somewhere, like where we see many of these cases, right? Why set this all up? But then again, that would be better for him as his alibi, because he's home and somebody in a car abducts her. You get it on camera. So I don't know. I don't know where this is going with this case, to be honest with you guys. I don't know. This just happened yesterday. So, okay. So let's see. Okay. So let me just share this with you guys so you guys can see what I'm looking at. And again, while I'm doing this, if you guys are new here, welcome, welcome. And we are definitely covering this case here. It is one that we are going to be covering. And I give it a week. Something major is going to happen. If that, I feel like we're going to learn more. Okay, so as you can see right here, this would be a camera guy, I believe, from a news station. He is saying police are towing this vehicle from the home in the investigation of Eliza Fletcher's abduction. He says that we also saw a computer and lawn shears tagged as evidence and removed from the home. And then, can you go in here? And this would be the vehicle. I didn't even look to see how much this vehicle goes for. I wonder what it goes for. Come on, Twitter. I don't want to wait for you. Okay, I don't want to wait for a Twitter. Come in, Twitter. We're just trying to look at a photo here. I didn't get water. I'm all dehydrated. Oh, Lord. Okay, so here we go. Well, can you come and hurry up? All right, so this is the vehicle. And why are you being slow today, Twitter? Get it together. You know, it's so funny because sometimes when I'm making a video, I'll live stream it. You guys don't see it, but I'll cut it up after. I never have trouble with streaming whatsoever. When I'm live, it's like the struggle for it. Okay, so this is her car. It's a nice car. They tagged it and they took it in. Let's see the other photo. And this is a photo of them taking it in. I put the dog out today, so he wasn't in here crying. All right. So this is them at the house getting some stuff and talking, it looks like. This is their house. And we're going to look at the house more closely. Okay. Stop barking here. All right, hold on. All right. All right, I'll leave that up for you guys while I continue reading so you have a visual right there. So there is a $50,000 reward is being offered. I have seen people ask, has the husband made a plea yet? Husband has not made a plea as of an hour ago. So no plea from the husband yet or any of the family yet, but there is a $50,000 reward. And let's see. And again, Eliza, it says that they said, so law enforcement, so victim went running early morning, was abducted and forced into a mid-sized dark colored SUV. I did say what kind of car it was a little while ago. Now it says that the Fletcher, they said that Eliza is a white female, 5'6" tall, 137 pounds, with blonde hair. Everything says brown, but it's blonde hair, green eyes. Her hair was in a bun. She's wearing a pink jogging top, purple or blue running shorts. And it says the suspect was described as an unknown male. People with information are encouraged to call the Memphis Police Department at 901-545-COPS, which is 2677. And now in this article, it says others have described her hair as blonde. So let me show you this. How are you guys doing in chat? Okay still? And sorry, I feel like I'm ignoring you guys, but I kind of just want to make sure I go through the basics with you guys today with everything we know so far. So let me show you guys this. So this is Eliza and her husband. You can tell she's really fit, really, really fit. And so she's the runner, it seems like. And then based off his Instagram, he seems like he rides the bike. Like he goes on like cycling events and stuff like that. He's into that, and she is definitely the runner. So they're both very active, it seems like. Now it says police gave additional details in a statement posted to Facebook. And it says at approximately 7:45 a.m., officers were dispatched to assist the University of Memphis police regarding a missing person that occurred in the area of Central and Zacurlin. Upon arriving on the scene, officers were advised that a female was jogging in the area at approximately 4:20 a.m. when an unknown individual approached her. The female was reported forced into an SUV and taken from the scene. The suspect was possibly in a dark color SUV, but again, we did say exactly, the TBI did release what kind of car it actually was. It was a GMC Terrain, right? Am I saying that correctly? Yeah. So this says right here, the search, let's see, early morning, still very active scene. So we'll look at that video in a little bit. Just seeing what the article says. So this is something I hadn't heard. So they also have not indicated any connection between her abduction and the kidnapping of a young mother and child by gunpoint at a Memphis Target store. Holy shit, Memphis, what's going on out there on Wednesday? In that case, however, the victims were released after they withdrew $800 out of an ATM. Holy shit. Again, that would be the surveillance of the vehicle. Officers have been able to obtain video of the possible suspect's vehicle. They have only released still photos from it. However, they have not released the specific make or model, which we already did give that out. They did already. Okay, and it's just sharing what people are saying in the Facebook group. People think right here what is circled, and I'll make that bigger for you, that they think they can see a dog in the middle of what is being circled. I cannot see anything in the circle area, but again, I need to go and analyze everything. But people say you can probably see a dog right here. I personally don't see anything. Not sure what you guys end up seeing. But we're going to continue looking at those photos. Yeah, so a dark color GMC Terrain. That is the vehicle that is now being released. This is her right here. Let's see. This was posted on Facebook, so it looks like by an aunt. Eliza Fletcher is my niece, and she was abducted this morning while jogging on Central near the University of Memphis campus around 4:30 a.m. She was forced into a dark SUV. If you have seen her or have any info, please call 911, her aunt Jennifer Sink wrote on Facebook. Her aunt works as the chief legal officer for the city of Memphis at Memphis City Attorney's Office. Oh, okay. So her aunt works there. Okay, interesting. And a friend wrote on Facebook that she is an avid runner, a mother and teacher. She qualified for the Boston Marathon. She says you can't teach, raise children, and train all in irregular business hours. She is phenomenal, amazing woman who needs our help, not any judgment. I'm not sure if anyone's judging her. I don't see anybody judging her so far. I don't see why. And this is, let's see, the school posted that we ask that you please join us in praying for her safe return. Of Eliza Walford Fletcher. She was abducted this morning near the University of Memphis while running. She is beloved. So this is just coming from the school. And this would be another photo of her and her husband and one of the kids when they were little. I mean, when we start looking at the photos, they're a beautiful family. Really beautiful family, you guys. Let's see. Okay, and this is just going over Facebook stuff. Here's another photo of them. So husband, and then of course, Eliza. You just don't know, and it says, let's see, Favorite person at our favorite restaurant on a lovely night. And this would be her her Instagram right there. See, so this would be his Instagram name, but you guys, if you try to go on his Instagram, it is private. He has locked it out as of last night. Immediately yesterday, when I started looking at this case after I went live, I started digging more and I seen his Instagram and it was public. So I went on there and then I don't know, usually when I'm covering a case, I normally don't follow them. But I'll just type their name up in the search and look at stuff. But something yesterday said, get in there, girl, follow him. So I did. I followed him. And then shortly after, later on that evening, his shit was set to private. And so I was just looking at things. I was trying to find who this nanny was, and all this stuff. I was just, doing all that stuff. And then in the Facebook group, they're like, he's kicking people off of his account. And I don't blame him because people were on the account after it's been private, writing all kinds of craziness, and you people ruined it. Because guess what? He kicked me out. He kicked me out. I'm like, why would he kick me out? What the heck? I don't say anything. But my boyfriend was like, it's probably because he started kicking out anybody who just started following him. And I was like, yeah, probably. So he gave me the boot from his Instagram, and it's private, you guys. So you won't be able to get on there. If you're still on there, email me. But that's his Instagram name. And it says that he wrote on there, it says, is the Instagram page of her husband, Richard Fletcher, a long distance bicycle rider. In March, he wrote on Instagram, 8 years in the making with the smoking hot baby. Wouldn't want it any other way. And then in February, it says that Richard Fletcher wrote, the boys and I had a blast chasing mom around the mountains as she ran her first 50K trail run. So that's a photo of them at their wedding. They also have their wedding photos up from the website, if anybody wants to look at those too. Now, let's see. We already went over her grandfather. See, every article always says the same. She's from a very well-known family in Memphis. So it looks like they got married in 2014. Here's another photo of them. A healthy lifestyle they seem to live. Every single photo I've seen of them, they have that huge smile, both of them. Now, I want to see if it says the one of his posts. It doesn't. Let me see. It also, in one of his posts, he did say, maybe it's in this article, it did say from his post, he wrote something like, another anniversary post he wrote, and he said something like, being married, that long and all that stuff, it's been, marriage is not easy. I want to see if it's right here. Hold on. But he does mention that they've been through a lot, including recovery. And when I seen that yesterday, I was like, oh, one of them's had an addiction before, or maybe even both. I thought, I didn't know. But it seems like he actually is the one what's being put out on social media from people that claim they know them. He actually was the one with an addiction. He's overcame it. There's now rumors all over the place that he is now back on stuff. All right, so let's watch the news press. Let me look at the comments really quick before we get to those. Give me 1 second, you guys. And I hate when I'm not looking at chat. I feel like I'm ignoring all of you guys. How are the family well known? Matt, it seems like in all the articles, it just says she comes from a very well-known family. And the grandfather was, I guess, a very well-known businessman in the area. Also something about the church. And he did pass, and it is said that he left her some hefty money. Hey, Sarah, how are you today? Let's go to Twitter. This one right here. All right. When I end up sharing the audio, you guys, let me know if you guys can hear it because I'm doing something different. I always forget. I do this every so often and I forget if I should mute myself or not. So when I do play the audio, make sure you let me know like if you guys can hear it. Let me see some of your guys' comments really quick. Hey, serial killer, haven't seen you in a minute. Coming from she says, coming from a $1 billion family, 50,000 reward seems like a drop in the bucket for them. Well, it was immediately put out 50,000 immediately. Again, there has been no pleas from any of the family, not even the husband yet, which I'm wondering if that's being advised by law enforcement or if he's choosing not to make a plea. Because usually when one's wife has been abducted, especially think about like something like this, I should expect tomorrow or Monday a plea from the husband. Oh, I agree. Happy photo don't mean nothing. And that's why part of me is like, you know, I don't want to compare the cases, but I do think always when I think you never know what people are really going through, I always think back to the Watts case. You know, you had Shanann Watts posting daily and this, you know, happy family, beautiful girls, beautiful home. You know, they had, you know, go on vacations and all of this stuff with her company. And then, you know, especially during the time when we know that her and Chris were having a really hard time. She made a post on, I don't know what day it was, but she made a post and she like listed everything she had done. And she just, you know, was very good at putting out a happy life when in reality things were not so happy. So again, looking at their photos of what we see, the big smiles, beautiful home and all of that stuff. But again, we just don't know. She was 34 years old, Sarah. And I'm just looking at some of the comments. So she's 34 years old. This happened in Memphis, Tennessee. There is surveillance of her. Law enforcement has it. They have not released the actual surveillance. Just a recap for anyone tuning in right now. This is Memphis, Tennessee. We have a 34-year-old young mother going on her morning run. It seems like she is a very active runner, and she did run always, it seems like, in the same area. Hold on, guys. And then, sorry about that. And there's a vehicle approaches her, a man approaches her, and then a struggle. This is what's being put out. A struggle occurs, and the vehicle takes off. She was abducted. Super scary. Gabby and Brian looked happy. I know. But in some of those videos with Gabby, I feel like she had been crying before that camera went on. Her eyes just look sad to me with Gabby. But that's my opinion. Yeah, she is. Yeah. Serial killer. Yes, she is a seasoned runner. Yeah. And when we look at her Facebook and Instagram, and maybe right here, I'll show photos of her. I mean, you look at her body, you know she's a runner. She has the runner legs. Very fit. Qualify for the Boston Marathon. Yep. Amanda says that post by Shanann was August 8th. Thank you. Vicky says she hopes this wasn't a staged kidnapping. It seems, from what I've gathered all night, you know, the crime scene unit van being there at the home, you know, removing those cutters, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. Maybe they're looking at the husband right now. I don't know. Yeah, Karen, 4:30 on a run. Yeah, a lot. Well, she also was a teacher, so her going on a run at 4:30 it makes sense to me. I work nights. When I come home, it's usually around, either, it depends. It could be Sometimes it could be 4:30, 5:30. But yeah, I see people that early going for walks. I see people going for runs. It's before the heat starts, and it also is if they work too. Tony, he says, the nanny's initials are MLM. Look at you, Tony. Are you in the group, Tony? Have you been sleuthing? You guys don't even know how long I searched last night to get that information. But it was good. I was able to take certain screenshots before the husband kicked me out. Hey, there's Carly, the one that was up with me last night. Okay, let's listen. Are they putting her name all over Twitter? Last night, it wasn't. Last night, me and Carly were, it must have been before I went to bed, because last night, everybody was just calling her the nanny, the nanny, the nanny is what everyone was calling her. And yeah, last night was pretty crazy. All right, you guys, let's watch this. Let me take this off of the screen really quick. And let's see. And I'll make it bigger right now. So it says, and this girl, Rose, I follow her on Twitter. She does give a lot of good stuff out. She always keeps up with different cases. Okay, so. Oh, I thought I followed her. I guess I don't. So press conference. Oh, let's follow. Press conference of the abduction of Eliza Fletcher. Of this is, why is it go? Why is it still? I hit follow. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Is it going to? Okay, let's do this again. Sorry about that. Okay, I just refreshed it, so give me a moment. StreamYard's being weird with me right now today. It's like struggling, dude. You're hooked up to the modem. What's going on here? Hold on, it's refreshing, loading. You guys have anything planned today? Ugh. No, I don't want to go there. Hold on, guys. Let me grab it. This is why sometimes I get like I don't like live streams, because okay, let's start with this one first. Hold on. I hate when it lags because I feel like I look so stupid. Like I look so stupid right here, like, and it's like, no, bitch, I'm not working for you today. All right, hold on. It's gonna load. Tony, I haven't looked up his record yet. Have you? That's something I haven't done. That's the only thing I haven't done, was look up his record. I did see that he works for a boating company. I believe Carly has sent me that information, but I haven't looked up his arrest record. Oh, if anybody has it, you guys can email me and save me a trip. I would love that if you can. Sky Z says, I love the interaction on lives with the chat, and everything helps my brain try to play detective. Well, that was definitely me and Carly last night. But yeah, if anybody has the police record, or just let me know where to go for it, that'd be great. But if not, I'll just look it up myself. Okay, so let's look at this one first. So this is from a news station. So an emotional scene here this morning as family and friends are searching for 34-year-old Eliza Fletcher, who went missing this morning in the University of Memphis area. So the husband's going to be in the middle. I'm not sure who the two people are on the side. I'm not even going to pretend I know, but let me rewind this. And it looks like he's learning the news or something, but can I make this bigger? I haven't ate yet, sweet pea. Okay, I'm just going to mute it because they don't say anything. It's just the reporters, like, and then the cars. Can you guys see it on your end? Is it okay? But you can see, it's a short clip, but you can see they're consoling the husband. He's right in the middle. He looks like he's crying. I'm wondering who's that on the older man. He seems very upset too. He has his head down. He has his hand to his head. You know what else too I thought was interesting, you guys, that I just want to point out, that I'm just watching this right now, is just, I don't know, and I'm wondering again, maybe law enforcement is advising this to him. There's no post, there's nothing on his social, but then again, I need to stop, because this just happened yesterday. So I'll wait for, I guess, another day or so, but there's nothing on his social media. And he was active. He had posted, I think it was 2 days ago, he had posted a ban. So it's not like he doesn't post on his social media. He does. But there's nothing about his wife missing. Like there's not the flyer up. There's nothing. So I don't know. And so far, I haven't seen any news stations, any reports saying anything about him making this plea. And so far, there has been no plea from him. So I think maybe in the next few days, we might see one from him. We shall see. But you can see him right there in the middle. I don't know. There's something about this that gives me a weird vibe when I see, I don't know. He seems like he's very emotional. You can see him even like shaking a little bit. And that's when the man with the older man right there, he kind of like consoles him right there. See how you can see him like he's shaking right there. I don't know. On what we're watching right now, I don't know who this is right here next to him sitting there. I don't know if this is family or who this is next to him. Now, let me look at my notes. So I've been seeing different reports, but I have seen somewhere between 7 and 7:45 a.m. the husband a little the husband called 911, and also there was two 911 calls. There was one from the university. So someone from the University of Memphis called, and so did the husband. So I'm trying to see if I can get better clarification from all of that. That's why I really would hope that they do a huge news press with this one. But it is said that there were two phone calls made to police. One was the husband, and one was from someone from the University of Memphis. It is also said that her cell phone was found. So her phone and water bottle were discovered in front of a home in the 3800 block of Central that is owned by the University of Memphis. Another question I have for that is, did they discover the phone and the water bottle? Like whoever or did law enforcement find it? And I also wonder, or did the husband track her phone location and that's how they knew where the phone was? I'm trying to get more clarification on that, but it seems like the phone and water bottle, oh my gosh, it was discovered in front of a home in the 3800 block of Central that is owned by the university. Okay, let's listen to the presser. Okay. Let's stop this. Let's go back. Hey, I call BS. How's it going? Did they say if they have yes. So for everybody that is just joining, right now, welcome. We are talking this happened in Memphis, Tennessee. 34 years old, Eliza Fletcher. She went on her normal morning run and she was abducted. Now there is surveillance. They do have surveillance of her being abducted. They say that there was a struggle. A man goes up to her, approaches her, and then a struggle occurs and she was abducted. And I've seen other reports saying she was shoved into the vehicle. So, okay, let's watch the very short statement that law enforcement gives us for this. I think they should be giving us a press conference soon because we haven't got one yet. It's a short clip. You guys are going to see how short it is. Okay. All right. All right, let's listen to what Ali has to say. So let that load. Well, in her vehicle, we're going to look at her vehicle right now, but it's definitely not an old vehicle. It's a nice vehicle, her car. Carly said what? Someone just posted that his Starva account is public. Anyone have Starva? What's Starva? What is Starva? 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 Oh, I spelled it wrong. Designed by athletes for athletes, Starva mobile app and website connects millions of runners and cyclists through the sports of love. Let me see what this is. Oh, is this like a Gabby Petito app where she had that hike app? Huh. Let's sign up for it and see what this is. Sign up. You got to put your birthday. You guys know I'm a New Year's baby. And I'm too old to say how old I am, even though I've told you guys plenty of times. All right. Accept and sign up. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Is this where you can share your first name? Sure, why not? Hold on. Oh my gosh. No, I don't want to connect with no one from Facebook. Sure, why not? All right, so let's see. Subscription is free, cancel anytime. Oh my God, this is a process. processed. This is a process. Can you search someone's name? What am I doing? Okay. So what is Richard Fletcher? I don't even know if this is what this is for, the search part, but we're gonna see. I don't know. How do I? It's making. Hold on. I'll have to play around with it. I typed his name up. I don't think I'm doing this right. All right, I'm gonna have to play around with it. Anybody have this app in chat? How do they know about the bottle? It's so they found her cell phone smashed, and they found the water bottle was her water jug was with it. Carly, are you on there? Okay, after this live, we're gonna have to touch base on it, Carly. So then the next live, I can go and show everybody about it. So does it track like where she runs, or we'll look into this? Well, I just subscribed to. I just made an account. Oh. Set up your GPS device and upload your workouts right too. Yes, I know. I see that location. Okay, we're going to look into that. Okay, let's watch this. Let me take that off of the screen. All right, so let's make this bigger. Let's go, baby, watch again. And all right,
to provide you other than what we've already released. We received a call around 7:45 this morning from University of Memphis. We came over to assist you other than what we've already to provide you other than what we've already released. We received a call around 7:45 this morning from University of Memphis. We came over to assist at this location around Central and Zach Carlin. When we arrived on the scene, we were handling possibly a missing person. After further investigation, we found video that did show a black SUV pull into the area across the street here where the victim was taken. We're unable to identify the suspect, but we do know that the vehicle is a dark color SUV.
Where were you able to obtain that video from? Was it like a neighbor or?
I don't know exactly where the video came from, but we have reviewed it. I pushed out the photo of the SUV.
So obviously having so close to the event, is there any concern, the students here or anything like that?
So at this time, we don't believe that there is, but we are following up on this investigation. It's very important that if anybody knows the whereabouts of Miss Fletcher to contact the police immediately.
There wasn't an exact description of what she was wearing at the time. Did anyone provide those details?
So yes, so we recently sent out another city watch, and she had a pink athletic top and blue shorts and tennis shoes. And we have contacted FBI's on the scene that's assisting us. We've contacted TBI that's also assisting us, and we're working with the University of Memphis.
Karen, just reflect on, what triggered this massive presence from law enforcement that we're seeing out here right now.
Well, originally it started out as a missing person, and after we actually found information and saw a video where somebody was abducted, then that's going to raise the alarm.
In light of this incident,
I thought that was just different questions.
nothing but focus is given that so many people are on edge.
Oh yes, we'll have officers all in the area. Of course.
So a couple weeks ago, when classes started up event, a new event across country, men and women had someone harassing women in scene. Does this have any connection to that? They also mentioned a dark SUV.
Yeah, I'm not aware of any connection at this time. So at this time, it's all we've got. We will continuously push out information as we get it. But again, our concern is locating Miss Fletcher. So if anybody knows where she's at, call the police immediately.
So the description that she has brown hair, some people are telling me she has blonde.
It's blonde.
Was it blonde?
Oh my God, get it together, lady.
Blonde hair.
Yeah.
So that was like, really, they gave us nothing. They gave us nothing with that. But the one thing I did need to look more into is about how that reporter said that there was some reports from the cross country women's team about they were being harassed, some of the women, and they did say from someone driving a dark SUV. So maybe that can be a connection. Yeah, I went on Facebook too to see if it ended like this. It does. This is all we have that was released to us. I want to see when they remove. Hold on. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is a friend of hers. Okay, I didn't see this. Let's see what this is about, what he says. Okay, hold on. All right, so it says moments ago, this was yesterday. So we spoke with a friend of Eliza Fletcher, and he is pleading that anyone with information comes forward. The friend is pleading? All right, let's listen to this.
I don't know what's going on, but we're everybody's desperately looking for, and the police are here on it, and we can see there's a lot of activity. So we're just, if you know anything or saw anything early this morning, we're just asking you to come forward.
Is that
I
it?
don't know what's going on, but we're everybody's desperately looking for, and the police are here on it, and we can see there's a lot of activity. So we're just, if you know anything or saw anything early this morning, we're just asking you to come forward. We don't know what's going on, but
That's all they give us. That's it.
For, and the police are here on it, and we can see there's a lot of activity. So we're just, if you know anything or saw anything early this morning, we're just asking you to come forward. We don't know.
So basically, he's just saying there's a lot of activity there. Is this the friend boss? On the thing it says this is a friend. So is this her boss or his boss? It's just interesting that we have this guy here, not the husband. Yeah. See, moments ago we spoke with a friend as he pleads that anyone with information comes forward. So I'm not sure if that is Sherry, you live in Memphis. What's the word out there? Of course I'm covering this. This is a mom who's gone missing while she went on a run, abducted, shoved into a vehicle. All his moms are coming together for this. That's the boss. That's his boss. Okay, so this is his boss. So his boss makes a freaking plea and he doesn't? Okay, I don't like that. Okay, but then again, maybe he's too emotional on this day. So I'm going to give him that. Maybe he was too emotional. All right, let's see. I want to see the footage of when they actually take her vehicle. I want to see that one. Yeah, the boss makes a plea. Okay, let's watch this, see what they show here. His boss makes a plea. Okay, let's watch this one.
Earlier this evening around 7 p.m. after collecting evidence, including a laptop, bags of evidence, and also along with garden shears and earlier this evening around 7 p.m. after collecting evidence, including a laptop, bags of evidence, and also along with garden shears and last a white SUV. Here in front of the home. Now, we also saw a dog with a film taken from the home and then returned. Here's what we know. 34-year-old Eliza, or Liza, as some call her, was seen.
What else did they say they took? Wait, hold on, sorry.
Family taken from the home and then returned. here in front of the home. Now, we also saw a dog with a family taken from the home and then returned. Here's what we know. 34-year-old Eliza, or Liza, as some call her, was seen being forced into a black SUV. The St. Mary's Junior Kindergartner teacher was out early this Friday at 4:30 in the morning on a jog near the University of Memphis area. That was at Central and Zach Curlin. Now, she was reported missing by her family some hours later when she didn't return home. Fletcher was seen wearing a pink sports bra and also a purple running shorts as well. Now, the SUV, we're told by authorities, was headed westbound. Authorities say they found her cell phone as well as a water bottle in front of a home that was owned by the university on Central Avenue. Now we can confirm that she is the niece of the city's chief legal officer, as well as the granddaughter of a prominent businessman who has since passed. Now, St. Mary's, where Fletcher has worked at, did release a statement on Twitter earlier this evening saying that they are cooperating with police and also asking anyone who has any information about her whereabouts to step forward. Richard?
Not surprisingly, the story is now making national headlines. It's got to be distressing for the family and worry for the neighbors. What's the reaction that you're seeing there?
Absolutely, Richard. I think this really caught a lot of people in this area in Memphis and beyond off guard. Very disturbing to just be out running. What Eliza loves to do, as she is a St. Jude marathon runner. The big question on a lot of people's minds, especially women that I've seen speaking about this on just the safety surrounding running and being out and about in your area. Now, of course, if you have any information on Eliza's whereabouts, where she might be, where you maybe last saw her, or the abductor, or anyone responsible for her being taken, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers at number 901-528-HASH. Live tonight in Midtown, I'm Rebecca Butcher.
Well, our prayers for her family, of course, and we hope they find her soon.
Yes, hope they find her soon. And Tony says that yesterday marked 8 years married to Fletch and to Fletcher. She says it has all been rainbows and easy would be a lie. Oh, it hasn't been all rainbows. All right, so let's look at her home, shall we? Let's look at the home. And then let's get into, while we're looking at the home, some of the rumors out there. So I'm going to start with some of the rumors, you guys. So we went over kind of what we know so far. Thank you, Carly, for that information. So the boss. Hi, Roxanne. I was thinking that too, serial killer, when I learned of like who her family, like she comes from a very well-known family, and then also how the grandfather left her a hefty inheritance. I was thinking the same thing. But usually within the first 24 hours, they should have received a phone call, and there's been nothing like that reported. Because I was also thinking that unless it's a staged abduction. All right, so this is where they live, and it says it's like almost 900 grand. But let me see the photo. Let's see the photo of it. This is what I want to show you guys. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath house that they live in. And from Google Maps, I believe this imaging is from 8 months ago. Let me take that off the screen. And, oh, I'm not even sharing my screen with you guys. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. All right, hold on, you guys. So while we're looking at this, come on, where are you? Hold on. 4 bedrooms, 4 bath, 4,123 square feet. It's a pretty big house. Hold on, guys. It's loading on this end. Well, it loads. Let me see what you guys are saying. Can you guys hear the TV over there? They all have that account, Carly? Yeah, it is. And why? Okay, here we go. Let me share my screen. And it's so sad because if this was 8 months ago, they lived there, the imaging. And you can see a little swing in the front yard. So let me share my screen with you guys. Oh, come on. Is it lagging? All right, see how you can see a little swing right here on the tree. It's a big house, a very big house. Let's go down here. You guys have your seatbelts on? Because, you know, when I drive, yeah. Yeah, that's a fucking huge house. It looks like a really nice neighborhood, too. Look at all these houses. They're all 2 stories. This is a nice area. I think it's a nice area. From where I come from, this is fucking, these are like mansions where I come from. I come from the ghetto. 4 bedrooms, 4 baths. Look at this house right here. They also look like older style homes, or maybe this is the style of the homes out there. Hold on, it's loading. It doesn't like when I use those arrows. This is a nice block right here. I think it is. I don't know what you guys think. Look at this house next door. I think this is a nice area. There's a little swing right there. A little chair right here, but there you can see it's a swing chair right there. See it? An American flag. They have a little swing to the tree. Yeah, this is a nice area. Very nice area. Beautiful. Yes, it is. So let me see. Give me a second. I just want to look at something. So let me get into the rumors with you guys really quick. So the rumors are this. All right. Let me get on screen so I can tell you guys. The rumors with this case. All right. So we know the basics with this case. You know, we know where this happened and the circumstances around it and everything like that. I will do I think I might do a video where I give just the facts of the case instead of a live stream. But the rumors now with this. Now, there are rumors. Let me go to my photos. So I'm going to just share the screen here with you guys. Rumors. Addiction, nanny, marriage, separation. Yeah, Tony, you're about right there. Yep. All right. So this was posted in a Facebook group. And Charlie was all over the place in the Facebook group posting this all over. It says it was the husband They are separated, he says. She just got a huge inheritance. He's a cokehead, sleeping with a nanny. And then he says, everyone have a good night. Now, this is what's going on Facebook right now. Rumors are that he is having an affair. Now we're going into rumors, okay? So I'm not saying this is a fact. This is being shared. And it's also being shared by other people in the Facebook, not just this dude, Charlie. It is people that are saying they live in the area and that this is rumors on the street. And then it's interesting because people were like, there was even a comment where a lady was like, please don't tell me it's M. We'll call her M. Please don't tell me it's MM. And they're like, yep. And she was like, oh my gosh. So keep in mind, there are friends in these groups. There are people that live in the group, live in their this area inside on their group. So is this information true? I don't know. But a lot of times, sometimes when things first happen with the case, stuff that is said in the very beginning, sometimes that shit ends up being true. It ends up being a fact. It comes out later on where, what do you know? He was having an affair, or, you know, whatever it may be. So right now, rumor is that he is having an affair with the nanny. Now, I have seen the nanny because it seems like there's a babysitter and then there's the nanny. Babysitter, no. Nanny, we finally figured it out. Jesus Christ, took us forever, but we figured it out, and we're just going to call her M. And she's a pretty girl. I'm not going to lie. She's a pretty girl. She is young. I mean, really young looking. It is said she's 22. Not sure if that's exactly her age, but she looks around that age. She looks young, and she's really pretty. So I don't know if there's any truth behind that. Right now, it seems like that's what people are saying. But again, we don't know if there's any truth to that. There was a huge thing yesterday where people were saying the nanny and the husband had been arrested. It was so crazy that, like I said in the beginning, that is not true. Memphis PD did put out that nobody has been arrested. No one's been arrested. I think people probably from, the area or whatever, they probably seen him going in for questioning, which would make sense, and it's normal. His wife's been abducted. He's going to go in for questioning. That's what I think. People probably got confused about, thinking he was arrested or whatever. Or it might have been just a troll starting some shit up in the groups. Because let me just tell you guys, if you're new to true crime and you're in a Facebook group, be very careful. There are people who literally will join groups on Facebook just to cause havoc and just to drive everybody crazy. They'll put up these posts like there's facts behind it, and it's all just them trolling. Believe it or not, there are groups that have trolls, and they go out to groups to cause havoc. Yes, crazy, I know. But is there any truth behind this one? I don't know. But I mean, she is pretty. The girl that is, I'm not going to put her photo or anything out. She does follow both of them. I was able to get to see that before he kicked me out of his Instagram, but she follows him. Let's go to her Instagram if you guys want. Give me a second. Let me get to her Instagram. Now, I should probably take photos of her Instagram shit, which I think mods we should. Instagram. Because I don't know. I don't want that. I just want Instagram. We don't know if he has access to that Instagram account. And if he does, since he's made his, maybe he doesn't, because I feel like if he does, he would have already made it private by now, because he's private. His was public, but it is now private. So hold on, guys. It's loading. So that is one of the more major rumors with this. Another one is that he has fallen off the wagon again and he is back on drugs. This is a rumor. Now, in one of his own Instagram posts, he does talk about their marriage, saying if you would have asked us if we would have lasted this long, we probably would have said no. He talks about that marriage is, it's hard. And he does say that, that they've been through a lot together, one of them being recovery. So one of them had an addiction, or maybe both, I don't know. But based off of what people are saying in the groups, that allegedly know them and stuff like that. It seems like he was the one with an addiction before. And hey, no judgment there. I've been addicted before in my younger 20s. You know, I'm a recovering addict myself, so definitely no judgment. But it is being rumored that he's back on drugs again and stuff like that. Again, just rumors. Don't know if that is true. Let me get to her. And also that he has, because of his addiction, there is also being said that he has some major debt going on there. I've seen that surfacing. Hold on, let me show you her Instagram. And her Instagram right now is public still, you guys. So just so you know. Okay, let's look at her Instagram. He's made private. Sarah. Well, this is the thing. Moms, you guys will agree with me on this. If you hire someone as 22 years old, but it seems like she's had a nanny. I don't know if this is the same one, because on her Facebook, I think, and we'll look at her Facebook after this, I believe she has a post on there. Amanda sent it to me last night. Hold on. I believe it's from 20... hold on. Okay, so she had a post in 2016 saying, if anyone is looking for a full-time babysitter or nanny, I have a great one to recommend you. She is without a doubt an awesome caregiver. And that was back in 2016. So not sure if she still had the same nanny as that is being said, the one having an affair now. But man, if it's the same one from, she was 20, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. I don't think it would have been her. No way it would have been her. She would have been too young to be watching small kids like that. But then again, yeah, I think she would have been too. But again, I don't know. Everybody's different who they have watch their kids. So not sure if she's a new one or if she's been around the family that long. But we did see that she did live in the neighborhood. She does live in the around the neighborhood. And I was thinking that, you know, with her being that age, it's probably either a friend's daughter, I'm assuming, or someone that lived in the area's daughter, you know, because maybe I'm just different. I'm very careful who I always allow to watch my kids. It's always just been family members. I never allowed friends to, you know, be in the home that long. I don't know. That was just me though. Maybe he does coke all day at work as a boat salesman. I don't know. It's rumored that he's back on drugs. It seems like, you know, based off of that post, is it coke that he's doing? We don't know, you guys. This is just rumors that are out on Facebook. But these are the little ones they have. Adorable little boys. Her last post she did would have been on July 29th was her last post on Instagram. I mean, look at this cute little boy with his little blue glasses. Okay, let me show you guys them. She got runner legs. I mean, come on. She definitely, I want to see the photo. I don't want to see this. Why can't I get rid of this? Can I make it bigger? Hold on, guys. Why can't, well, I don't want to see the comments. Can I, like, get rid of these? No, I don't want to do any of that. Can I just look at the photo? I don't know. It's not letting me. Do I have any of those? Hold on. Let me see if I have any of those on my end that I saved. Because I saved a bunch of photos because I wasn't sure. Oh, I didn't save any with the kids. Oh, I have one with the kids, but I blurred their faces out. But this is their Instagram, her Instagram, sorry. And then vacation on a boat. He did on his Instagram, he did post, I don't know when it was exactly, but he did post like, I don't know if they bought a boat or what, but he was really proud that they had a boat. There is definitely a lot of pictures of her kids on here. See, I don't want to look at the comments. This is pissing me off. Is there a way I can get rid of the comments on this, or this is how it does it? Why is the comment so big? Like, I want to look at the photo, but a lot of photos of the kids, though, as you can see. This is the one that I showed you guys when we're reading. Let me see. There's this one right here. Your window needs to be wider. Oh, okay. Let me see. Maybe you're right. Okay. Let me try that. Are you sure? Let's try it. Hold on. Let me get back to that photo and let's see. Oh, you're right. Thanks, Tony. Thank you, Tony. There you go. I'm like, why is it so freaking small? What's going on here? Let's make it bigger. Let's go big. Go big or go home is what I say. All right, there you go. Okay, so beautiful family. Beautiful family. This was Easter, it looks like, by the comments. This is, remember we looked at this one earlier. She says, favorite person at our favorite restaurant on a lovely night. Let's go down this way. The kids. Oh my gosh, the one with the glasses, rock star. And I hope, honestly, I hope the dad had nothing to do with this, because these, if he did, these little boys are going to be without two parents, and that's heartbreaking. Where's that photo of her? This one. See, look at, she definitely has runner legs. No matter how hard I try, I will never have an inner thigh gap. It ain't gonna happen. I don't care what I do, just it's not happening for me. But she definitely screams runner body for sure. This says, birthday January day with my family. This afternoon we biked through Shelby Farms. I love spending time with this gang in nature. More days like this, hashtag. Scott says, she may be okay. She may be alive. We just don't know. We just know she was taken. I hope she's okay somewhere. I hope so. And I feel since law enforcement has her laptop, they're going to see too if she's been talking to anybody or anything like that. They'll see if they've been having, if she's been telling, her friends anything through messages. Has she been complaining about their marriage? I also seen someone say that they were separated, but I don't know how true that is. Let me look at my screen, what I have. So right here, someone said, word on the street from a credible source is, again, rumor here, we don't know, is husband owned a debt for his habit, he's saying. He says this info was turned into MPD and Crime Stoppers. He says 10 minutes later, they showed up, seized his car. So this guy's saying that's his car. I think that's her car. Phone and laptop. Then he says, added, Word just came through. The nanny is involved. She's 22 years old, and husband has lawyered up. That's something I forgot to tell you guys. It is being said that the husband has lawyered up. Now, again, this is rumors. But as far as the husband lawyering up, I don't know if that is true or not. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with lawyering up, getting your lawyer, getting counsel. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think if you ever find yourself in a situation, I think it is smart to seek counsel, in my opinion. But I think it is red flag if he lawyers up and he stops cooperating with law enforcement. Then that's a problem. So it seems like he has lawyered up. People are, and I'm seeing this a lot everywhere. So again, it could be rumors, but lawyered up, not a big deal for me. But if he stops cooperating with law enforcement, we got a problem here. Grateful Ed, you're so funny. So where are you guys at with this case? Where are you guys at? I said this would be a short one, and here I am. Where are you guys at with this one? So I don't know. This is where I'm at with it. I personally, I'm going to be honest. Them taking those cutters, I can't think of a logical reason for them to remove that. I just can't. I don't believe they removed it for DNA. I just don't. That makes no sense to me. Just get her hairbrush, get her toothbrush. No. I don't know. We also heard a rumor last night that a local lawyer and area confirmed arrests were made. So clearly yep. Oh, I seen that too. So yeah. And right now, you guys, like I said, there's a lot of things that it might just be trolls starting shit in the group. So just be very, don't believe everything you see in the groups is what I'm saying. But I am interested more. Let me see. I'll tell you right now. Yeah, that's her, Scott. That's her. She's a pretty girl. She's pretty. So I don't know. We'll see. Is this rumor true? The husband was having an affair with the nanny. I don't know. Her shit's all locked up. It's all locked up. Carly, it's the one I sent you, Carly. No, Scott. Imagine? No. That's not the husband with her. No. Carly, I sent it to you. All right, you guys, if you want to know who it is, you can just go on the Facebook group. Type up her name. It has right now, I'll tell you right now, it's called Eliza Fletcher, missing in Memphis, Tennessee, and it has two big red circles. You can't miss it. It has 16K now. Wow, 16K in there now. Remember, we started off at, I think it had like 8 last night. Wow. I know. I'm not going to put her out here on here because I don't know if it's true. And the last thing I want to do is now in a few days, I might be saying something different and we're just looking at her photos. But her photo, her Instagram is private. As of yesterday, when I went on there, when I learned of it, and it was I don't know what time, she was already private. She does follow Dad. I did see that, the husband, because before he kicked me out, I was able to see who follows him, and I already knew the name, the first name. So I just I typed in the first name, and whoever follows him with that name popped up. So I did take screenshots of it, but her stuff's already. She does have a TikTok too, which is private. Haven't really checked Facebook, but if you guys want to know, you guys can go on the Facebook. If you guys want to go on the Facebook group, it's all over. She's pretty. She's a pretty girl. She's young. Yeah. So, all right, you guys. So I know I feel like I didn't really chat with you guys a lot about it because I kind of wanted just to go over everything with just getting you guys up to speed with the case itself. But like I said, I'm heavily invested in this case and I'm following it to the T. What county is this in Tennessee? Does anyone know the county? I want to start listening to the scanner and see if anything, I want to have heads up before anything. Anyone know what county this is? Memphis. I'll figure it out. It's fine. Scott. Yeah, that's her. Hi, Sunny. Hi, Emily. Shelby Co. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Shelby. What's going on in Tennessee? Huh? What is Shelby County? Okay, thank you guys. So when I listen, you guys, when I'm really invested in a case, you want to know something funny? When I'm cooking, I'll just leave the scanner on. And listen, because I want to know if anything pops up. The Facebook group, it's... can you see that? I don't know if you guys can see it. It has a picture of her on it. It has 16K. That's a lot in one day. That's freaking huge. Eliza Fletcher missing in Memphis, Tennessee. It's a good group. I like it. Gives you a lot of good information in this one right here. There are other ones, you guys. There's another one that's pretty good. It has 7.7 members already. This one looks like this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it has a photo of her when she's jogging. And the name for this one is Eliza Fletcher missing Memphis, Tennessee. Search updates and discussion. Always read the rules too if you're going to participate in the groups, because sometimes they'll say they don't allow you to speculate or theory or stuff like that. I usually don't join those ones. I like to talk theories and all that shit with people. So yeah, so those are the two groups. There's other ones on there. Just type her name. It will pop up. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to let you guys go. My hair, go get ready, take a shower, eat something and get ready. I am going to a party today. So I'm super excited. I'm going to have some drinks. I won't be live tomorrow. So thank you guys for popping in here on this unexpected live. Expect these types of lives where I'm just spur of the moment, because this case like this, when it just happened, let me tell you, information's coming in like this. And since they haven't done a main press conference yet for this, I'm expecting one by Monday. Like, I'm just thinking we should get one by Monday. If they don't do one by Monday, I'm going to be really surprised. And I do think we might get a plea from the husband in the next few days, because that's usually what we see. We see a plea from the husband coming. So I'm on the lookout for that. But I give it a week. I could be wrong. It won't be the first time. I give it a week. And there's going to be some moves with this case. I give it a week. And if there's a mistress, well, she would be a mistress, right? Oh, God, another mistress. I can't deal with it. We just call her the nanny. If there's a nanny, which is even worse. If this is true, you guys, if this ends up being true, the nanny shit, this is worse than NK. Worse than NK. Because she's the mistress. She didn't know Shanann. Well, you know. This would be the nanny. This is someone you trust your kids with. That's just wrong, dude. That's wrong, dude. So thank you guys for being here with me. I know, just wrong, man. All right, you guys. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hopefully you guys are doing something exciting or fun, or even just watching Netflix and chill. But until the next live stream, I want to just thank you guys for being here with me and talking this case. Like I said, we are deep diving in it. And until the next one, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.